Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get warmed up, shall we? Run that ad break, should be good enough time. These days I should be able to do, don't quite do it as quickly as I used to do it, so perhaps I haven't had the problem with the ad messing up lately. I don't know if Twitch changed something on its end or if I've changed. Hard to say. Hard to say. What I can say is we're going to be doing more Myths of Mauristen. Myths? Yeah, the Myths of Mauristen. You know, the secret MacGuffin we've been trying to find in this Hexen mod. Mom.pk3. Mom. I love how it's supposed to be like a loading bar, but because it's so modern, it just goes instantly, so it sounds like a spine breaking in half. Alright. Let's see, yeah, we did it. We have things to do, but I couldn't tell you what the hell they are. I think we killed... Yeah, we killed all the bad guys and stuff last time. Got this guy all taken care of. Salamiaki says hi.
Without the sorcerer, the Strigoi should have a hard time amassing and causing further trouble for the region. I thank you, and I have not forgotten what I promised. Here's the blessed Ambit Incan scroll.
Sure, blessed Ambit. Ooh, we can go to the place. We can go to the portal's place. Portals are us or whatever. Oog. Hello? Whoa, okay. Yeah, oh, before we do that... The hell are you? You sure look like an archvile. Oh, I'm getting torn up. Beautiful. 238? What do you mean 238? 238 enemies where? You don't mean in here. No, you don't seem to mean in here. Okay. So there have been enemies added. They also just ruined me, so that's good. Well, I was gonna say, let's go read some lore before I get too tired and then stop being able to read lore. But let's go heal and then read some lore. And buy equipment. I have 650 gold, so we have enough to buy equipment. Alright, the monks are getting a little wacky. Let's rest up. Yep, there we go. And let's actually get some equipment set up. So these new demon guys, they can cause us real problems. Real harms. Okay, we don't do this yet. We do this. Buy some quartz flasks. Oh, you seem to have enough. Okay. Yeah, sure enough, we seem to have enough, so that's good. Then it's just about getting armored up. Seems like we have a helmet. So let's deal with the rest of it. It's going to be mesh armor, falcon shield, amulet of warding. And some mixed mana too, for good measure. Amulet of warding, please. Can I get another? So you seem to have enough. Okay, fair enough. Okay. That's a start at least. Alright, let's try to go into the portal's place this time without getting ourselves ruined. Salamiaki says the highly CPU-intensive game known as Hexen, presumably during this. Yeah, it's normal now. Look, it's saved and everything. And Salamiaki says, I like the wording, you seem to have enough. No, not you can't carry anymore, you just don't need anymore. Yeah, I know, it's something alright. No, not quite. Okay. Okay. Thank God for the... Thank God for the green mana weapon. That's the problem with Hexen, is that because the weapons are escalating like they are in Doom, but they're limited because they're class-based, the blue mana weapon's kinda bad. It's kinda not great. Lord Heinrich has entrusted us with a knowledge on how to create a weapon against the demons themselves, something known simply as a saint. The idea is that the saint can intercept demonic portals as they open and then promptly close them. It sounds like a phenomenal weapon in my opinion, and is something we're definitely able to construct here at the Vault of Portals. Right, that reminds me, I was supposed to read lore. God damn it. Look at my goofy ass go. Well, we can just leave anytime. At least in Dungeons and Dragons, right? Which would have been contemporaneous with this. Like, Hexen would have come out around the reign of 2nd edition. The reason that you couldn't have too many magic amulets around your neck was actually canonized. It's that if you tried to slip on, like, more than one on each hand, they'll blow up. Same thing applies to necklaces, presumably. Alright, let's see how many of these I can eat. Radukal and the Strigoi. Okay, this is relevant to our main quest. Radukal and the Strigoi became members of the bastard-born vampires of the 4th generation who took up residence in the moors to the northwest of Grunisfeld, before it was a quarantine zone. Being bastard-born, none of the established bloodline wished to acknowledge them, and as such, they had to establish themselves in the moors. Radukal established himself early as the leader of the bastard-born vampires and strove to do everything he could in order to improve the Strigoi's lot in life. It started small, merely doing the things the other nobles did not want to do. This was the case for a long time before Radukal made the boldest move yet. This move was when Radukal had decided to attempt to court Queen Annika herself, and to everyone's surprise, our fair queen even accepted the gesture. However, this all came quickly tumbling down when it was discovered that Radukal made deals with the Serpent Rider Korax prior to his first invasion. Prior to Radical's advances, Lady Annika had been informed by the ancient vampires that a great cataclysm was brewing, one that Corax had direct involvement in. With this knowledge, Queen Annika immediately banished Radical from Mount Mauristen and intended to handle the bastard-born vampire situation personally. Okay. It was, however, too late. Radical had damned not just himself, but all bastard-born vampires in one fell swoop. When Corax's invasion began, all bastard-born vampires immediately began to devolve into the mindless beasts they are today. Another great war erupted in Mauristen, ending only after Corax's initial banishment. Radical and the magically inclined Strigoi devolved the slowest, while the common stock of Strigoi devolved the quickest. They are effectively now their own cursed bloodline, one which infects all walks of life. They are enemies to all, with the exception of the ghoul hordes that make up the bulk of their vile forces. That wasn't terrible. I didn't feel the soul drain. I could mostly follow that. Council of Bones. Let's read one more. I have one more in me. The Council of Bones is the foremost arcane institution in Mauristen. Its primary institution is situated in the city of Silverheim. This is not the singular one, however. The Council has institutions throughout other cities in Mauristen as well, namely Grunnesfeld, Ljubici, and Weidenstadt. Wait, that's it? Oh, okay. As the primary arcane institution of the Queendom, it is responsible for training all mages in Mauristen, in particular the necromancers who oversee construction and maintenance of the undead guards and servants in our fair cities. The Council has existed in Mauristen for centuries, but they did not become an open school of magic until after the crop blight of 1386. During this time, the citizens were ill or dying of the blight, and so the Council had a suggestion. The Council suggested that the necromancers be allowed to raise the dead to work in place of the normal farmers while they recovered. Begrudgingly, the citizens of Mauristen accepted, and as they recovered, they all warmed up to the idea even more. At the end of the crop blight the following years, the citizenry of Mauristen was so adjusted to the risen skeletons working the fields that it became a normal facet of life in the Queendom. Eventually, even most of the mortal guard force would be replaced with the undead. Okay. The undead have not replaced mortal workforces wholesale, as that would lead to economical collapse. Instead, they serve as additions to the militia and workforces of the Queendom, but some cities, like Silverheim, rely almost universally upon their undead militia. See, that's interesting lore. And I mean, we see it everywhere. That's why there's skeleton guards telling you to obey the law. It's because they're robots, basically. They're undead robots. It's just these guys walking around. At least they're not blocking the indoor anymore. Alright, back to it. Though I don't know if we should defeat the final boss right away, because we have that whole mission with the plains and the village to the north, and I don't know what'll happen. So probably we're gonna... Don't mind me. Save just before the final boss and then check it out. Oh, hey. Look at you. Amulet of Warding. What do you mean by that? Oh, that's cool. I just picked it up and nothing happened. That's sick. I love that. Oh, we have plenty of quartz flasks out here, so that's good. Oh, I wake someone up? There we go. That's a death knight, that's a problem. Okay, we're dying. Okay, well, I say we're dying, but we have like a real surplus. We have a real surplus of stuff here. Like, this is not an urgent situation, I don't think. Oh, it really ain't. Look at this. Oh my god. This is a real kit. We have not had kit this real in a hot second. I suspect it's for a reason. I suspect it's about to get real spicy, but until then, though. Okay. Jesus Christ, alright, that was pretty substantial. Well, there's no secrets here either, this is just a straight slugfest. Interesting. Okay, these guys blind us, that's good. I think the blind effect should have an icon like the slow effect, in my opinion. That'd be nice. Okay. What the hell is that about? I want to use my blue mana weapon, but it kind of just sucks by comparison. A weapon upgrade to keep it current would be a great idea, I think. That's something that Hexen could do. Have an upgrade for your blue mana weapon once you get your green mana weapon, or shortly thereafter. Okay. Oh my god, these little bastards. There's some gold at least. Our armor's all messed up now, though. Would be nice to go back. Doesn't look like we can, no. We're trapped in this maze till we solve it. Yep. I don't know how I feel about this whole flickering mist situation. I would love to see a lore scroll explaining what the fuck this place is supposed to be. Alright. Now, I particularly enjoy how my priest character here is basically in hell and not particularly fazed about it. Frankly, more bothered by the way the blind effect makes it nearly impossible. Where the hell am I? The blind effect makes it nearly impossible see where the hell I'm fighting enemies, but more to the point, it has that very strident blink effect, which I don't like. Where am... what the fuck? I'm gonna explore this area a little bit more before I go through there, I guess. Okay. Well, that wasn't necessary. Okay. I mean, this still has the principal issue of, like, where the fuck are we? But... also, how do we backtrack? Not here again. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have to. This ain't the final boss, so we should be okay, probably. That's what I thought. Okay. Got these weird Rise of the Triad platforms, okay. Right. Yeah, we're not dealing with that while we've got, like, instant death platforming going on. No, I don't think we are. Okay. Didn't think that'd work. Well, here we go again. Don't mind if I do. Alright, well, let's go. Square up. Okay. I like when they block, you know. The time to kill matters a lot. We're back. Okay, that's open now. That's great. That's all well and good, but openless is only half the battle here. Here's another part of the battle. Oh, is this supposed to... Oh, I see. Here, let's see. What have you got? Explain. Carl's letter. I'm of the same opinion as Ava. We should have had those schematics for that portal destroying construct all along. Oh, portal destroying construct all along. Why is it that he only gave them to us now? Was there some procedure missed regarding those schematics? I don't think we should construct it at all. Not until we know where the schematics came from in the first place. I'll raise this to the headmaster first thing I do tomorrow. That conversation went well. Ava's letter. Can't help but question the schematics that Heinrich gave us. Sure, it'll create a weapon against abyssal gates and portals, supposedly, but where did he get these schematics? Surely our vault would have had those since the very beginning, rather than be left out in the wild as it was. Nevertheless, there's no disobeying the Lord, so we must construct it. So, I guess this, combined with, like, the crematorium story, like, there's kind of a repeating theme of a vampire lord being effectively impossible to gainsay. in this society. Like, you do what they tell you to do, and if it doesn't make any goddamn sense, you do it anyway. And that seems to keep biting characters in the ass. Oh, here's your favorite, Sally. The two dragons that love each other. Here's this place, which is definitely not my favorite, but, well, what can you do? Salmiakki says, yay! Salmiakki loves those two dragons, just like they love each other. Something I'm missing. Just don't know what it is. Okay, here's that. Okay. Then... Or maybe this is what I couldn't find before. Sure seems that way, yeah. Because then there's all this. And this leads to this, right? Yeah, which we've already been to. I don't know why the portal doors don't show up here. But yeah, there's the development of some kind of story going on here. You can crouch jump sometimes. Alright. This is probably where we want to save. Okay, they're just crowding each other. That's not good for me. I'm on a level with y'all. This area feels a little bit more half-baked than most of them. Like, a lot of these places feel weird, right? Like, they've got that thing that a lot of video game locations do, where it doesn't feel like a real place, right? That's just standard. There's nothing at fault with the game designer for that. But this one especially feels disjointed, which in part makes sense because it's like, oh, it's the portal realm. But on the other hand, you get to decide what the portal realm looks like, so, you know. Miyagi says, good work, and also described the Lich as the grinning skull, which, fair enough. Headmaster Gunnar's letters. I've received a lot of warnings from my fellow researchers not to delve into creating the Saint, but what am I to say to Heinrich? That we have to disobey him simply because there's potential risks? Nonsense. We have to do this because the Saint as a weapon is too useful to pass up. With it, we'd be able to create the perfect guardian against the abyss. It'd benefit the whole of the queendom. How'd that work out for you, buddy? Pretty good, it doesn't seem. Not sure what good consecration will do in this corrupted vault, but it still needs to be done. That's great, man. Consecration's done. I should return to Grunisfeld and rest until the morning. You probably should, yeah. Pierre is basically like, yeah, this place is fucked. Salmiakki says it's a living, basically. Jesus Christ, here we go again. Don't know what good this is gonna do, but we're gonna try and pray over it and see if it helps. Like, priesthood clearly has some magical powers in this world. I'm shooting a magical crossbow that runs on mana right now. And, like, presumably, there's some correlation between, like, priestly magic and, like, necromantic magic, in the sense that necromantic magic has to be real, because we literally see guard skeletons hanging out. And then he's just like, I don't know what this will do. I don't know what this will do. At some point we've got to like add the weird ligatures to the banned words list. I really hope one of those ChatGPT ones shows up too. That way maybe you can add some of those words to the banned phrase list. But we'll see if they do or not. Salmiakki says, oh, they're in there. Oh, great. It just doesn't work sometimes, I guess. There's so many. Salmiakki says, we just don't have Nightbot or something that bans them on site. Fair enough. Didn't know that was a thing I could do. Probably should find out about that. Anyways, we got the 4 vault tokens or whatever, so I guess we can just go to... I guess we could just go to the village now. See what's over. Hello. I guess this is how we deal with Hexen's auto-respawning enemies in a more graceful way. Key quest events will turn day to night. Nothing else will, though, and then we respawn them there. But we respawn them infinitely every day to night. And as much as there are limited numbers of days to nights, it's not infinite respawn. Okay. Alright, done and dusted. Taken care of. Let's go here. Okay, so we've got a single blown down shack here. It's got a quartz vial in it. That's nice. Hello. Oh, so splash damage can punch right through that shield, huh? Interesting. At least it looks that way to me. You got anything on you, buddy? No. Okay, well. I guess not. Okay. Sure, I'll take a platinum helmet, why not? I'll take the gold. Lake swimming is good for your health. Let's put it like that. Sure is. Okay, we've already been down that way, so we're good there. Okay. Okay, well this is problematic. Let me put it like that. Coward. Oh, god damn it. When's the last time I saved? Ah. Nice. We're alive still. Just barely. The main thing holding us back now is a lack of ammo. Not much mana out here in the open woods. One way or another. These are just Ettins. We don't need to waste what precious ammo we have on them. Okay, get them to infight. Yeah, that's a good idea. Keep it up, buddy. You can do it. Come on. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Come on. You don't block, so I don't give a shit what you do. Okay, well, he didn't do it. Sucks. Alright. That's a weird dank portal over there. Interesting that. So this does beg the question, what are you? You must be something that I have not gotten yet. One of the vaults that I haven't gotten to yet, so I had to come here anyways. So good news is I had to come here anyways. Bad news is that means that this probably will be strictly a level appropriate challenge, so to speak, in as much as level even exists in this game. And by level I mean weapon. Because weapons are practically levels in this. You level up and you get a new use for your mana. Alright, well, I don't know where to go. I guess we can keep going this way. Hope we find something in the side quest. Ah, here's the evil mold. Here's the stank we're supposed to deal with. The abyssal mold has been banished. Now I can... Could not find dialogue, script 00. Great. These guys are real pains in the ass. Okay, well. There's 166 enemies here in the abandoned keep. What the fuck? Alright, this is a big boy map with not big boy enemies, but big boy secrets. See if we can... A secret's revealed. What would that be? Oh, I see. Good thing I came here then. Yeah. Chaos device. Great. How do I return? Huh? I assume I'm gonna die now, right? Yeah, okay. Am I supposed to use the chaos device to get out of here? Is that what this does? That is what that does. Well, it gave us some armor, I guess. Stud Bunny, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're doing more hexening. So far you haven't missed much. The executive summary is we went to the portal dimension. It was kind of H.R. Giger walls and purple fog. And in one of the rooms the purple fog flickered in an annoying way. There were nasty enemies that gave you blindness curse. I didn't love that very much. Let's see where this goes. It takes us... We don't know where. I don't know where. I don't know where it takes us. I don't know where the hell I am. There's been a lot of very disjointed traveling across portals and wondering where the fuck you ended up. I'm gonna have to backtrack back later on. But we had a Crater of Might. We could use that at some point if we're really bad up. So when he says this game looked like fun yesterday, not gonna lie. It's definitely got entertainment to it. But it's also hexen, so you know, it's got its hexen things. Most of them meaning, why are you doing it like this? Why would you make it like this? And I'll be honest with you, I don't know why you would do this like this. Anyways, quick save over your game named Hexen Girl, yes. So we pulled down one lever, and it didn't seem to do anything other than summon some bad guys. Stud Bunny says the map is a tad bright. A little bit. I mean, that's interesting, because it seems pretty normal on my screen, actually. gotta be... Okay. Okay. So we can. Why? I mean, like he says, it probably just seems bright because so much of this game is really dark. And sometimes you get the blinded effect, which makes it even more dark. Yes, that is true. Remember that demon fight where we had to do most of it literally blind? That sure was fun, wasn't it? Anyways. We've at least got plenty of health to work with, so, you know. Abyssal Crystal. That's good, probably? We probably need that to deal with the Heresiarch. Yeah, I can't get over the fact that those are athletic shorts and wife beaters. Like, you can say, well, they could be like a medieval-style blouse that's been torn. No, I'm sorry. They're just, in my mind, that's all they are. Oh, hi, werewolf. Alright, let's see. What are you? Another one's coming. Okay, well. We're running out of quartz flasks, but it's alright. We've got more. Salamiaki says, the second transformation of a peasant into a jock. Yes. Oh, this is fun. This is a fun way to fight werewolves. Bastards don't want to get their fur wet. So Bunny says, I don't know, werewolves are creepy, but clothing is not. I've never quite managed to find werewolves to be scary creatures in the first place, if I can be honest. That's right, get over here. Get over here. Oh, no. So the strategy has its ups and downs, let's put it like that. Let's go, run away, run, run, run away. Yeah, no, getting them into the water is still the safest way to take them out. So, I guess it's like avoiding bees in a cartoon. The only time I found werewolves scary was when I read my book of witches, vampires, and whatever when I was 6, and reading about a supposed real-life example of lunacy. Ooh, interesting. That sounds like it would be spooky. Or at least contain the potential for spookiness within it. Salamiaki says, there are some werewolf movies coming out soon and I find it a little funny. 2025 or 2026, the year of the werewolf. Wouldn't be the first time, I guess. Makes me feel like a lot of the stuff in the mid-aughts also went that way, you know? So when he says, True Blood makes them spooky. If you've heard of that show. Interesting. I don't think I have. But even Vampire the Masquerade has a part where you fight a werewolf and you basically can't kill it unless you are spec to be insane, because it regens. And you have, if you want to kill it, you have to use the environment to do so, and it's a puzzle. And it's really hard to avoid, and it's super strong. But even then, I just don't see it as too scary. Groundskeeper Emil's letter. The castle has fallen into ruin. I fled from the demons as fast as I could, and hid in my basement for now. My hope is that they'll lose track of me and remain inside the castle so that I can flee the rest of the way another day. And he prays to his Trinity. Just slightly different from the traditional Trinity. In the sense that it is three gods and not the usual Christian hypostatic union. You got some pseudo-Catholicism. Salamiaki says, when I went to see Nosferatu, there was a trailer that seemed like a standard infection horror movie thing, but then at the end it flashed the words Wolfmen by the director of the Invisible Man remake, and most people in the theater laughed. Wait, standard infection horror movie? So like zombie horror, or like some other kind? Because making Wolfman into the victim of like making werewolf disease into like a variant of like The Thing, but with fur, is an inspired move, but it doesn't sound like that's where they took it. Salamiaki says, there's a family, and they get in a car accident, and the dad gets infected by something, and then it turns out it's lycanthropy. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I don't know about that one, you know? It doesn't sound too good. Let's put it like that. More werewolves. Salamiaki says, I don't know enough about werewolves to say what the usual like inception of them becoming werewolves is, but I definitely don't remember it being an infectious thing like vampires. Oh, it can be. I think that's how it worked in Van Helsing. That can be the case. In Elder Scrolls, it works that way too. You get bit by a werewolf, you turn into a werewolf. That's not always the case. Sometimes it's like witchcraft. Sometimes it's like the opposite of witchcraft. And there's a preacher who gets killed for heresy comes to your town in Germany in the 12th century and starts ranting about the hounds of God and how they fight witches. And then he gets killed for heresy because what just happened? I mean, I'll level with you. Either way, what just happened? You just killed an 80-year-old because they gave a weird sermon. Salamiaki says, okay, I haven't seen nearly enough werewolf stuff. And Stud Bunny says, all I know is from Supernatural. Never really kept up with Supernatural except for the memes about the angel guy who got sent to double hell or whatever. So we gotta come down. Okay. Being able to prime a swing really does help. Ooh, a 3-swing Etten. That's unusual. Oh, there's the purple magic ambit in camp. Whatever it's called. There's something going on over there. Can't see what. I guess we're gonna have to go up the mountain. Tear them to pieces. You don't think? Surely not, right? But maybe so. Because there's the scroll, the scroggle if you would. Everybody says, fun fact, I don't know if you've seen Lucifer, but the same actor was the final death in Lucifer and Supernatural. Can't say I have. I'm sure they're good shows though. Okay, let's save and... Okay, that won't work. Okay. That won't work. Interesting. There's some weird rules to it. I don't know how else to describe it. We did it. We are running out of quartz flasks, but it's okay. They are substantially cheaper than Mystic Ambits, so... What am I supposed to do here? I need to disable the source some force field somehow. Perhaps spell components are nearby. Perhaps they are. Here's two triangles. Okay, I need a third triangle. There's only one way. There's only one place I haven't found a triangle in. It's here. There must be a triangle somewhere here. There's a triangle. Salmiakki says, lover of roller coaster G-Force, force file. It's not the kind of file I thought about. I thought like a computer file, but this is another kind of file. These are paraphilias which we do not have. We do not have any reference for, truly. Okay. Yo, this dude is so scary. Okay, well, we made it out of that one. Salamiaki says, "Well, I was thinking like cinephile." Fair enough. We can make it not be too weird. Someone who loves the cinemas. Oh yeah, we only have 3 of these wacky guys. Excellent, I'm finally through. Now to cleanse this place of the demonic taint. Yeah, let's get to cleansing. Ah, bastard. Lot of enemies. Lot of enemies. Okay, well, we're dying, so we'd better do something about that. Time to pop an ambit. Oh, we are dying. Jesus Christ. This dude snuck up on me. Enough with you. dungeon key. Good night, says Stud Bunny. Good night. You have a good one. Sleep well. Alright. God damn it, not more of these. Jesus Christ. Okay. Enough! Oh, we're out of quartz flasks for the time being. Restocking on them is going to be a little exorbitant, but on the other hand, we have 800 coins, so it won't be that much. 15 times 25 equals Jesus Christ. Enough. $300, somewhere around 300-ish. 375 by my count. So yeah, a lot of money, not that much money. Have we actually done it? Potentially. There's a lot going on here. There's 180 enemies now, so we're only a little bit more than halfway. There used to be like 130, but we are past those innocent times. I'm going to guess that the enemies are going to spawn in. Yep. Yeah, I know, yeah, that. Oh, so they make swamp noises as they float through the swamp. That's weird. That's very weird. I'm sorry. I don't know about that. I don't know why that put me off so much, but it did. I was just like, what the fuck? This can't be right. The worst part is... we're going to be fighting a Heresiarch, one of the hardest enemies to fight. Oh, he's... yeah. We'll get another helmet. Could have guessed. Okay. Yeah, Death Knight, I am not gonna put up with its nonsense right now. We're just gonna free ball death spells at it until it gives up. No, none of that. Lock this scumbag. Filthy casual. Heart of Despair. Well, it's a good thing we grabbed that. Can't just leave that lying around. For those of you not familiar with the intricacies of Hexen universe lore, and God, why would you be? Despair is one of the Serpent Riders, brother of Korax. They look nothing alike. In general, every Serpent Rider after the first looks just increasingly more fucked up. The first guy could ride a serpent. He could ride a serpent. That was his whole shtick. Korax, I don't know how the fuck you get him on a serpent. He looks like a xenomorph with a, like, crack addiction. Oh, we've gone like an hour and 23 minutes without hearing that wonderful sound. I forgot that could happen. We have not been blessed this evening until now. Salamiaki says, between the honk and getting funny bones tickled by decrepit skeletons, this game has circus-like elements. But very rarely. A bone circus. But yes, there's a certain circus to this all. Salamiaki says, it's mostly the funny bone tickling part, but I had to include the decrepit skeleton bit too. I love it so much. It is a good bit. Beefy guy. Nothing in there. Can't blame me for trying. We can just bake. Salamiaki says, that guy looked like he was using a urinal. Do you think a grill could be a urinal for a fire element? I'm just thinking of people who are like spraying like kerosene onto a grill, but it's a fire elemental, and instead of... Salamiaki says, yeah, why not? Let's add that to the lore. Sure. Fire elementals, everything they do is fire. Including, they piss fire. They need to drink lots of fire to stay fire hydrated, and then they piss a lot of fire. They eat fire too. Well, technically he's a lava elemental, so I guess maybe that's why. This is not... Okay. Great. Oh my god, this dude's annoying. Goodbye. What do we got? Lord Ansgar has ordered us to mount an offensive against an incoming demonic threat. We've dealt with the undead and with werewolves before, but not demons. Are we even equipped enough to deal with them? Last I heard, Standard Iron is ineffective against the fiends of the Abyss. Ow. This is unpleasant. Okay, well, I guess it's time to, Christ. Through yet? We are now, finally. The Great Summoning Hall has been closed for now, as no one is using it at the moment. As such, the pedestal gem has been moved to the mausoleum to be protected by the interred Death Knights, while Lord Ansgar holds one of the 2 skulls for the statues in the library hall. Another skull is to be held by the warden. Salmiaki says, I wish I could have made the clip longer. I'm glad. We're establishing new firmaments. Reaching new heights out here. Let's grab some flechettes. We have not used those in a bit. Shouldn't have blocked the poison, dude. We've kept rogue werewolves hostage here ever since we discovered some in the area. Ansgar insisted we keep them here in order for him to study them in order to develop a cure for their condition. Highly optimistic of Lord Ansgar, as many others have tried the same and come out empty-handed. Get what you get. You get what you fucking get. We're just gonna keep this open at all times. Yorick's skull. Right, of course. I'm sus of this. No way in hell. Okay. So here's the outside, but what's in between? Interesting. Okay. Those windows aren't breakable. Have we missed anything? We may have. Yeah, we're missing something. Gold. The incoming threat is even worse than I had anticipated. Lord Zangar's letter. When I scryed into my crystal ball today, I saw not just lesser demons and cultists, but also Heresiarch. What hope do we have against such a threat? And where did it come from, for that matter? None of this makes any sense. Oh, I don't know about that. Makes a lot of sense if you look at this weird Heinrich situation going on. Makes a lot of sense then. Any other weird locked doors that I might spy? Not particularly, no. Here's the normal urinal. Here's the sink. What do you mean by this? Well, did I not grab the skull? I guess I didn't. Alright, well. Are we done with those guys? I think one is... Oh my god, come on. A health bar would be nice. It's done. The greater demon has been banished. Fuck off. Sally Miyake's on a time delay, because I see the well done, and then the oh shit. Yeah, that's good. Sally Miyake says, that sucks so much. Oh, it super sucks eggs. What the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't know, but I'm... Get the fuck over here. What do you do? Should I bother checking? No, it's a full heal. Interesting. I think he destroyed his own thing. We gotta get away from that. We gotta get far, far away from that. Okay. Get the fuck out of here with that. It says, okay, now well done. Yeah. I'm sure if I had remembered the way the fight went in Hexen originally, then I wouldn't have gotten got by that. But, spoiler alert, I didn't and I don't. And instead of, whoa. Yes. There we go. Instead of not getting got by that, I got got by that. Who could have guessed? Hmm. doesn't seem like we can do anything, and I don't know what the fuck those noises are. So, out we go. Yeah, there's just this thing where the fourth secret very obviously is, but goodness knows what its trigger is. Alright. Well, guess we go through here.
And you return for the third time. Is it done then? Have the Heresiarch and its minions been banished?
They're all gone.
You have exceeded my expectations threefold, my friend. With these 3 places of evil cleansed, you have made these lands much safer, and ensured nothing ill will befall the nearby farms and settlements in the future. I must admit, I did not expect that out of a red worm cleric. Nevertheless, I shall reward you with something greater than bracers. An icon of the Defender shall be your final gift from the gods.
I thank you. And your gods, I guess.
You thank me and my gods? That is unusual. From my understanding, the Red Worm Church accepts there are other gods, but claims that the Red Worm is the only true god. Has something changed in the doctrine? Or has your curiosity for the new god sparked something in you?
I guess I got converted? I don't know where this is going. This is a bit of a surprise. The ... means let's leave, so I guess... What?
You do? If that is the case, your clerical powers will soon cease, and you will be an apostle. Unless, of course, you intend to convert to the new pantheon in the Dristal Kingdom. Is that your intention? Because if so, I will gladly guide you along the way to the teachings of Pope Parias.
I get... What? Okay, what? Okay.
Then allow me to be the first to welcome you, brother. The gods smile upon your decision and revel in your good deeds in these misty lands. I'm afraid it would be unsafe to officiate the conversion in Mauristen. Too many prying eyes, and I have reason to suspect the council intends to have me assassinated for my continued presence here.
Okay, buddy.
Firstly, you must still do what you came here to do. Slay the treacherous vampire Lord Heinrich in his castle and free these lands of his malevolent influence. Once he is slain, I will guide you to the Winnowing Hall, which is the current base of operations for Parias and his friends Daedalon and Baratus. Once there, we will officiate your conversion.
Okay, so Daedalon and Baratus are I remember those names from Hexen, so I guess we converted to the religion of the Hexen guys? Where will I find you?
Once you have dispelled all the barriers on the road leading to Heinrich's castle, I will make my own way there and wait on the outskirts of the castle for you to finish your mission. If I am able to make it in time, I shall also assist you in fighting the vampire. If I do not, I shall be where I said I'll be, outside the castle waiting for you.
I shall prepare, I guess.
I do not know how many vaults you have been to already, but I am sure your former guard won't know about your intents to convert until it's actually officiated. Use that to your advantage for now. You need any powers you can get to defeat Heinrich. We shall meet again, friend. May the might of Cranvis be with you in the battle ahead.
We will meet again. Farewell. What happened? Sounding like I said this took a turn. Yes. My character had a character arc, but I didn't get the character arc at all. I don't get the stakes about the red worm. I don't understand. What? Sure. Let's go read some more lore. Maybe the answers will be there. Our character was having a whole character arc where we were just memeing. I don't... named. The Trinity is composed of 3 gods that most of Mauristen revere. The vampire counts and necromancers both are staunch believers, while the common folk may revere it in addition to local gods or spirits of the land that are not recognized by the Church of the Trinity. The 3 gods that make up the Trinity is Aziriel, the Great, Neberaz, the Red Worm, Seitha, the Teacher. Wait a minute, but if the Red Worm's part of the Trinity, then wouldn't the Trinity... Why would my powers go away if I... Together they work as one to combat demonkind and keep Mauristen safe from their influence. The theological implications of this are doing my head in. Aziriel the Great is the god of all vampires and practitioners of necromancy. It is through him that our exalted vampire counts may rule justly for eternity, and it is through him that our necromancers can ensure our security with the enemies of the blessed dead. Okay, sure. Neberaz, the Red Worm, is the pantheon patron deity of dragons and is worshipped elsewhere in Kronos. Through him, our armies are taught how to fight the hordes of the Abyss should they dare to invade these lands ever again. That doesn't answer any of the questions I have. Seitha the Teacher is the patron god of learning and teaching. Through her, our necromancers learn their craft more effectively, and the people are taught the importance of history in our daily lives through so many lore scrolls. Should one be so lucky that the great teacher herself may be your instructor. The Trinity has stood strong ever since it was first introduced by the vampire counts, once they rightfully came to power and overthrew the tyrannical kings of old. May Mauristen forever be watched over by them. That doesn't answer any of my questions, no. No, it really doesn't. It hasn't... Why would our god abandon us for leaving him to worship also him? I don't... What? I don't understand this plot no more. Why did our character have a crisis of faith by protecting all these people? I'm doing my sacred duty. This is instilled in me with a great sense of personal crisis. I can't handle it anymore. What's happening? I don't understand. Let's just get our armor and shield and fucking go. Don't you... Unironically, I kind of love it whenever characters have a character arc that we as the player aren't privy to. We just find out through the gameplay, oh, you had a complete change in your perspective. That's great. Why? Why did that Amulet of Warding only give me 1 point? These things are so bad. Okay, whatever. If I could, let's buy some flechettes. Okay, let's buy some quartz flasks. Okay, I got plenty of them now, probably. Maybe it depends on what armor we've already bought. I don't know. Can I buy more armor? Okay, that does that. Okay. If I could buy Bracers of the Dragon. I can't, but I have this. What are you? When did I grab you? Whatever. Sure. I'm so very confused. Okay, well, we're here now. We didn't really heal up, but that's okay. We have plenty of healing. We have plenty of healing. When we get low... I guess this is the Tomb of the Dead or whatever. The Vault of the Dead or whatever it was called. I knew he was still around there somewhere. Okay. Tell us where we're at. Our bound Nabasu is an unusual specimen of its demonic breed, as it lacks any wings that Nabasus normally sport on their bodies. Upon interrogating the demon, we learned that it once tried to steal the Chaos Spheres from the Serpent Riders. After it was caught, the Riders tore off its wings as punishment and left it permanently crippled. Okay. We're preparing for our final test on the Nabasu's soul consumption. Our plan is to each feed it the soul of an outlaw, and then scry the magics to discern how these particular demons consume souls. The hope is that we'll finally crack the code, but I feel like something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, I bet. The headmaster suggested we try some new tests on the shackled Nabasu demon, more specifically tests on how its soul consumption works, so we may better understand how to combat it in the future. After all, that is the point of our vault, to study and learn about the dreaded Nabasu demons. Fair enough. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Okay, well this is a more... The vault has some living quarters that make sense. I do not know how wise it was to bring an Abasu demon to this place. Our vault is built directly on top of an old cairn that's remained undisturbed for centuries. Who knows how many spirits are held down there? It'd be a veritable buffet for an Abasu demon if it got loose. Great. Seems like great decisions are being had by all. Okay. Okay. Well, we got the purple goo that represents demonic presence. It's at unsafe levels, I'm sure. Okay. There's secrets here apparently, which is nice, but I don't really see them, so you know. Also, the secrets are part of the pillaged plains, so we don't really know where they start or end. Why are the dead full of blood? Oh, why is that a thing they can do? Okay. That's a mechanic that we haven't seen all game. Interesting. don't even know if I accomplished anything I set out to do down here. The bindings have kept the Nabasu in check so far. I do not know what the headmaster worries so much about. We will keep it safely contained here in the dungeon, and wherever it gets upset, we feed it the soul of an outlaw to keep it content. Is there some other test I'm not aware of? Okay. Whenever it gets upset, we just feed it the soul of a criminal. Sure, why not? Rip. Here's Guy. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let me put it like this. I feel like the storytelling has some issues. So far, anyways. Unless we get some insight into what the fresh hell Pierre was thinking the entire time we were playing the map. Something like it says, apparently Doom Dark Ages is gonna be on Game Pass, but my PC's not good enough to run it. Sad face. No, I feel you there. I'm obviously not in the Game Pass boat, but I'm definitely in the same general boat. Like, I can't play Doom Dark Ages whether I want to or not at this point. Let's hope something changes between here and when it releases, but I think it releases soonish now. Samiyaki says May 15th. I mean, it could happen. March, April, May. Yeah, we got some months. We got time. Not too much time, though. Okay, what do you do? Go ahead. Yeah. No, I get it. You don't like it when I do that. Too bad. I like robbing Raid. Like, the theological implications of the conversion scene make no sense in my mind. You're running out of god powers, but your god doesn't know that you've deconverted yet. What? You'd better finish your mission before your god figures out that you've deconverted. Your god, which is also 1/3 of my pantheon. What do you mean by any of this? Sally Miyake says, the red worm is sleeping. Mods are asleep. Convert to a different religion that worships the same guy. Just more other guys, too. This is like the whole reason we met this guy to begin with is because it's the same red worm, supposedly. I guess not. Joke's on you, I was only pretending to be the same red worm. Obscura, right. Well, I'm all sorts of confused. Still, we've killed almost everything here. It's gotta count for something, right? I'm very confused. Do we have an evil Korax library here? No, we don't. Just those two dragons you like a lot, and I like them too. They're pleasant. These are pleasant dragons. That's a smug dragon. That's a smugun. Smogon? God, I am terribly lost. Uh-huh. Yeah. And there's the boss. Let's go kick his ass. Throwing ghosts at me. Bro ran out of ghosts to throw at me. Now he's just throwing hands. I mean, it's good that my weapon is so goddamn kick-ass, because if it wasn't, it'd be a rough time. The last secret, a bunch of money. All preparations are complete. Today we shall begin our ritual and see if we can discern how Nabasu demons consume souls and grow stronger from it. I've already strengthened the binding circle, so hopefully the Nabasu won't be able to escape our grasp as we conduct our work on it. Suffice it to say, it did. Salmiaki says, good work. Thank you. Another banished demon. Good riddance. Now it's time to consecrate the vault. Consecration is done. I should return to Grunisfeld and rest until the morning. Salmiaki says, the red worm will be so confused when you've consecrated and then you suddenly don't worship anymore. Yep. Well, you do worship them, though. That's the problem that I have with this whole thing. You still worship them, just not alone. Just not them alone. And apparently they would have a problem with this enough to like, defrock you for this. But not. I don't get it. I don't get the theological implications of this. Salmiaki says, the red worm has jealousy issue, except for these guys who already worship them. And by the way, when you reconvert to their religion, you will be okay too. You will get to keep your clerical powers. If you like your clerical powers, you can keep your clerical powers. I guess. I don't understand this. Alright. Sure. I'm very confused. Let's see, will any further dialogue enhance the situation? Suppose we'll find out. Okay. Got any voice lines left, or...?
Remember that you can always return to Grunisfeld to restock on supplies. Inns will charge you no money for your stay while you are on this mission. Remember to seek out Brunhilde and Rothenburg. Lastly, upon dispelling the final barrier, before you go to Heinrich's castle, return here. We will bestow upon you a great weapon that will aid in his destruction.
Okay, so we have to break all the seals before we come back here. Got it. See if anybody else has any new dialogue, I guess.
Good work. Without the sorcerer, the Strigoi should have a hard time amassing and causing further trouble for the region. I thank you, and I have not forgotten what I promised.
May the luck of the Trinity be upon you, friend. You may need it for what...
Okay, so he still has his red worm-centric dialogue. I assume it's a limitation of the engine. Dialogue, whoa, we got slowed down again. Interesting. Okay, these guys have leveled up once more, huh? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Well, here's the part where we, well, let's go break the seals and then we'll do our thing. I've done it. All the barrels have been dispelled. I should report my success to Otto and Grunesfeld and get a good weapon.
Welcome back. The necromancers inform me that the magical barriers on the sloping road have disappeared. I assume this means you have been successful in your mission.
Yes, the vaults have been cleansed.
Excellent work, cleric. With the vaults purged of their evil, we can rest easy once again. However, Heinrich still needs to be dealt with. It is fortunate that you have returned here before fighting him.
I recall you mentioning a weapon.
The council has agreed to bestow upon you a weapon of incredible power. We do this with some reluctance, but the destruction of the traitor Heinrich is vital to maintaining order.
I understand. Where can I find this weapon?
Go through the door on the left side of the council hall and enter the temporary treasury. We've stored the weapon there for you, alongside 2 other items. May they be of use to you in your final battle with Heinrich.
My thanks, Counselor.
Heinrich may not be the oldest vampire, but do not make the mistake of underestimating him. May the Trinity be with you.
Thank you. Hello, buddy. Temporary treasury. Council hall quarters, huh? Can't do anything there. This is also a real fake door. Okay, we finally get another set of dragonskin bracers. And another set of boots of speed. And they're just like, let's just bar up the gold. Let's not tempt our little cleric friend. And here's the execration device. Slot 4. Super weapon. Alright.
Heinrich may not be the oldest vampire, but do not make the mistake of underestimating him. May the Trinity be.
Yep, buddy. Let's see. Start with a platinum helmet. Mesh shield. Falcon shield. Okay. So we're at 625 gold. I mean, we may as well burn it all. This is probably the final boss. And if it's not, there will probably be a boatload of gold there. Let's buy an Amulet of Warding. Okay, that's our usual amount. We seem to have enough, probably. So let's just buy some discs of or some combined mana. Oh, we're at it. We seem to have enough. All right. We seem to have enough. All right. We'll take a little eepy. And we'll carry on. Here I am, time to end this. Before I try to do battle with Heinrich himself, I need to destroy his coffin so that he may not revive again. Three-handed enemies, 3 secrets. Great. Lesson learned about these mushrooms. Alright, let's... That's pretty good. Some bizarre construct. Ain't I Boo-Boo the Fool? Still, we got 20 health to use later, so that's good. back for those 20 health. Our armor's already shredded. Not a good sign. But it's okay. We're up here. Nothing here. I gotta go to the restroom real quick, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I'll BRB. Sorry, sometimes it's like this. Sometimes you just gotta go. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Thank you all so much for your patience. Sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go. Creeps up on you, that's all. Okay, so that much fall is fall damage. Alright, got it. Armory, eh? Let's take a quick stop there. Oh, there's the armory. Storage. So they're kind of immune to the flechettes, which kind of sucks for me. Tore up a lot of my armor testing that out. Okay. Soak 'em in, fellas. They're just sniffing it in. Okay, well. A remarkably efficacious tactic, let's put it like that. Lord Heinrich finally enacted his insane plan to form an alliance with the rogue Strigoi and ghouls of the moors. He hopes to disrupt trade and general safety in the region until he gets a better lot in his own life than the Queen gave him. The Vaultkeeper used to be a respectable position until he decided to squander it completely due to his own pettiness. So I guess the thing with the vaults is that he fucked them all up at some point, I suppose. Like, sequentially. One after the other. Each fuck up more embarrassing than the last, until there were just no more ups left to fuck. And he's just like, okay, fine. I'll go serve Desperal instead. Or whoever. Horax, I suppose. Wait, no. I have my... Oh god, I really shouldn't have used this here. I was probably gonna need this later. Okay, well, that's not great. Alright. Let's try not to use the big... Let's try not to use the big invuln out of nowhere on nothing. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this. This time, let's try not to waste everything that we've got. And I'm just gonna be blind for life unless I kill this stupid... Oh my god. Okay, well. Beautiful. They're just sucked up in the sniff chambers. I think out of all the enemies, these are the funniest to do that to, really. Okay, well, at least we have our bracers, so you know. Really? Is that how combined mana works? I guess it can be. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's how that one works, huh? Great. It's not really what I would call god tier as a super weapon goes. No, not really god tier. Let's just go ahead and reread it in case. No, not again. What the hell? This is a nightmare. It keeps happening. Bro, why does this keep happening? No! Can't do anything there. So we're just gonna watch this thing get pissed away. Great job. Fuck. what I'm doing around here. Like, principally, I seem to be being confused. That's my main job. Crater of Might time, I guess. Sure, let's hop on down and show them what for, eh? Maybe I should have bought Craters of Might with my Happy Meal when I was in town. That'll do. Okay, well, could be better. Let's put it like that. That's the problem with the super weapon. No, that's a definite super weapon utilization right there. That's deploy. God, this dude's a pain in the ass. Okay. That's enough. Okay, great. I need to save more often, and I need to actually start really dropping fools. This is enough. And I also need to stop popping that involt out of fucking nowhere. Apparently, it's hotkeyed to the number 5. Customize control. Inventory. Okay, F. Action. Weapons. Other. Okay, so I have no idea why it keeps popping up like that. Other than to just plain piss me off. Alright, let's try that one more time. If I may be frank, since this is going to be my last time, this is going to be my last, yeah. Instead of doing all that, let's just go back to town real quick. We already have all the healing we could ever want. 25 quartz flasks, 17 ambits. It's going to be fine. What I need is ammo, so I don't have to stop and look around. The only way to do that is Crater Might. Who's got that? Is it you? It's you. Crater Might, please. And another one. Okay, and that's all we can do for now. I'd love to get just an extra 5 gold somewhere down the line so I could buy a 3rd Crater Might, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards. We're gonna save here to start, because I don't want to redo this all over again. Okay. Yep. Don't really understand what determines its rate of travel, if I can be level with y'all. Okay, great. The hell is this? Alright. That'll do it. Of course, now I'm a little stuck, so let's go down the other path, and let's get them taken care of, too. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. I mean, we're getting our TTK time down. Turns out that the answer is flechette spam. The answer to all life's problems is flechette spam. Okay. May as well, I say. Okay, our Falcon shield has returned. Okay, let's go out there. Come on, you idiots. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, these guys. Alright. Sure, an ambit, let's go. You know, I've seen this thing heal anywhere from 65 to 80. Like, it does work. Great. Not again. Okay, so this is where we Crater of Might. We'll save here, just in case. Schottenberg Crypt, huh? These super weapons, they're complicated. Well, thank you, my friend. Ah, alright. Alright. Hmm. Okay, well, I just cratered my might, so that's good. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Oh my gosh. Can't do shit. Alright. Hmm. Alright. That's one coffin here dealt with. Alright. Alright. That's one set of bars down. Alright. Alright, let's, I don't know. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, the clouds just don't do it for me, if I can be honest. Out of all the flechettes, I think this is one of the lamer ones. There's not really much you can do with one. You just have to leave it there, and then just, you know. Abruptest gets to use his as a grenade. Meanwhile, we just have this going on. Absolutely no range, and just kind of annoying to use. Don't forget the self-damage. Isn't the self-damage so much fun? See, moments like this are just begging for grenade juice, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Another one of these barriers goes down. Now we just need to find the third and final. That's the coffin here dealt with. Alright. Heinrich's instructions. In the event I am defeated during my true form, and awake here once more, make sure the gates to this coffin are closed shut until I manage to collect myself and return to normalcy again. Failure to comply to these instructions will result in undue destruction that I neither have the time nor patience to potentially deal with. So I reiterate, keeps the gates sealed. What a nice guy. So we've done everything there is to do in this particular, you know. Okay, just gonna save here. Very good. I cannot believe the disgusting Strigoi ghouls are allowed to congregate in the ballroom, Lucas's instructions. They do nothing but dirty the place up, prompting the skeletons to clean it up every time. It's a self-perpetuating cycle as the ghouls are fed here too. Why couldn't they all just stay in the dungeons like the vast majority of them? Are we truly that stacked with the Strigoi and ghouls now? Are we truly that stacked? Are we truly that fucking loaded? It appears that way, my friend. Yeah, no, we're not playing that. Well, this dude is annoying to fight with flechettes. Alright. Oh my god, dude just teleports around it. Look at this! Enough! Long did I serve as Vault Keeper, but no more. Heinrich's ravings. Other lesser vampires may content themselves with the position. I refuse to degrade myself with such a mundane task. It is true the vaults contain all sorts of evils and cursed relics, and that they need their containment. Couldn't some damned mortal have filled the role? Unless they're necromancers, they do not strive for something greater. Right, uh-huh. That's the coffin here dealt with. Buddy, if you literally weren't just the most catastrophic fuck-up I've ever seen, you'd be fine. There's plenty of room for striving in this role. Like, what the fuck are you talking? You have all kinds of evil demon research and you fuck it up every time. How is that? Alright, we've got 9 flechettes, more healing than you could take a stick at, and invuln. The whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. So we finally meet Heinrich. Your crimes at Mauristen will not go unpunished. I will see to that.
You must be the one who has cleared out all the vaults I was overseeing. How tiresome.
Overseeing? You did nothing but let them fester and become infested with all sorts of ungodly things. What is it that the Strigoi offered you?
Power. Something everyone craves. I I grew tired of being vault keeper for the Queen. It is such a loathsome and lowly position, fit only for mortals.
So rather than bring this to the attention of the council and the queen of this land, you debased yourself with a Strigoi?
The Queen has done nothing for the rest of us vampires in centuries. She just keeps herself locked in her castle and hides away from her duties as Queen.
I will hear no more of your inane excuses, Heinrich. If you will not surrender and come peacefully, I will see to it that you die for your crimes. This makes so little
I will
sense.
never surrender to the Queen's mercenaries. I'll fight to the death it is, and when I have killed you, I will raise you as a dutiful death knight.
Good luck. Expected nothing else. No matter, he must pay for his crimes. Time to end this. Alright, well. Yeah. Bro does not strike me as the oh yeah, I'll come quietly after all this stupid bullshit. Bro legit is out here thinking he's gonna...
Your conviction will be your undoing. Now die.
Sally Miyake says he's a Nosferatu. A little bit. He's Nosferatu Maxin a little bit. Oh yeah, I have infinite mana. Okay, let's... I hit the button at the wrong time, but that's okay, because it's the right time, technically. Let's Crater of Might. We still have one, right? Yes? No, we don't. Okay, yeah, sure. I have no idea what just happened, but that's alright.
Your conviction will be your undoing. Now die.
Okay, these hands are... Catching these hands is a bit of a disaster, let's put it like that. Okay, could you use any other attack? Because that one's really annoying to deal with.
Your conviction will be your undoing. Now die.
I'm not even convinced that the mixed color weapon is better for this guy. This guy's an annoying, dodgy piece of shit. Like, I'm already out of juice. I barely clipped him. I don't think the super weapon's that super for this guy. No, yeah, his little after images are actually a real pain in the ass to deal with. Alright, fellas, enough. How about you fellas come over here, eh? Okay. I can't keep fighting him until he moves through that cloud a little bit more. Okay, enough. Now, this is how it's gonna be. Let's try just a different weapon altogether. My old reliable, my old faithful, my best weapon. Because, so far, it's just been non-stop embarrassment.
Your conviction will be your undoing. Now die.
Oh my god, this dude is dodging all over the place. Dodge this, you shit.
conviction will be your undoing. Now die.
He's so fucking annoying. Come on. Oh, great, he turned into a Hell Noble. Fair enough. Alright, well. Yeah, let's just quick save over that. Wait, now might be the time to hit him with the big guns. He's much slower like this. Okay, well, I say much slower, but no, he's dodged every single attack I've done. That's fucking lovely. Yeah, I hate to say it, but the super weapon is a trap here. Like, it's not anything. You can't do shit with these things. Alright, come on, asshole. Oh my gosh, dude. Get in the puddle. Salmiakki says, what the hell? Yeah, it's... The super weapon's not very useful, I have to be honest. Oh, Salmiakki says, Gene Hackman passed away along with his wife and dog, and the police say no foul play detected yet? Wait, all at once? Like, all at once? Salmiakki says, yeah. Are we operating on a different definition of foul play to the police? Because that... Oh, God. I need to get out of here. How about you, buddy? Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I buy that, unless they're using a strange definition of foul play. Like, I guess, if technically, I don't know. I don't know, that seems weird. I guess I could both have OD'd in the tub. What happened to that guy from Friends? Salmiakki says the most confusing part is the dog died too. I guess a gas leak in the house? If I had to come up with something. And down he goes! My work is done. It is time to leave this place. Silence now hung over Heinrich's castle, broken only by the thunder of the night. It was done. Pierre's mission for the Red Worm Church was complete. However, as he renounced his faith in the Red Worm, he can no longer return home. Though all was not lost, for missionary Tristan held true to his word, and they did indeed meet again.
Ah, here you are, friend. From the corpses littering the courtyard, I assume your mission is complete and Heinrich is dead?
He is. All his coffins were destroyed, and he has no way of reviving himself. He is well and truly dead. Salmiakki says, good job. Thank you, Sally.
Marvelous work, my friend. The gods smile upon your actions. You have rid Mauristen of not just his evil, but the other 3 evils as well.
If this is true, then I am truly honored, Tristan.
I am certain. Now I shall guide you to the Winnowing Hall, the current headquarters for the new faith, as well as the 3 heroes.
Let us get moving, then. After you, Tristan. And so Pierre and missionary Tristan set out, but as they departed, the silence over Heinrich's castle was lifted. Capitalizing on the opportunity, the elusive Strigoi vampire lord, Radical, made himself the new master of the castle.
Your lord is dead, But all is not lost for those of you who were loyal to Heinrich.
My city now.
Korax is soon to return to Kronos. With him we may yet overthrow Queen Annika and her counts. Join me, and we shall be the true masters of this land like we always dreamed.
The road was long. Eventually, Tristan and Pierre successfully left Mauristen and arrived at the Winnowing Hall. And now Pierre's conversion could truly begin, and his ties to his uncaring god could truly be severed. But your god is the same god.
Is this the new brother you spoke of, Tristan?
It is, my Pope. He wishes to relinquish his ties to the Red Worm and be embraced by the true gods.
Before we proceed, I must ask, is this what you truly desire, Cleric Pierre? Once you go down this path, there is no turning back.
I have never truly felt cared for. It is my hope that things will be different on this path.
Then allow me to welcome you
Okay.
to the fold, Brother Pierre. By the grace of Jevanium, I bestow upon you the title Initiate of the Faith.
Salamiaga says Red Worm is gonna hate
I
your
regret
ass.
that I cannot personally instruct you at this time. But fear not, for I will assign Tristan as your guide in my place.
I am so confused.
I shall do my best, Pope Parias. I feel confident we have gained more than an initiate this day. I'd go so far as to say we have gained a hero of the people.
You honor me, both of you. I shall strive to learn the teachings and be their voice forevermore. What? I thought the new gods were the same.
I am certain you will, Brother Pierre. Now
Didn't
I
he
must
have a-
take my leave, brothers. Korax's arrival is imminent, and there are preparations to be made. Remember, the Winnowing Hall will always be your home. Here you will find only allies committed to the cause of freedom. The same hospitality is extended to your friends as well.
I understand. I am certain you, Daedalon, and Abruptest shall be victorious once again. What is happening? Times were soon to be dire, but far from hopeless, so long as those who believed in freedom still drew breath. So too would hope persist. I'm very confused. Radical and Korax gained new allies for their armies, but so too did the three heroes gain 3 new members among their ranks. Pierre and his friends Ignatius and Calixtus. Calixtus was not present in Winnowing Hall. He was already on another quest to clear up his mistakes on his prior quest to the Baronian Isles, which had dire consequences. Ignatius was present in Winnowing Hall, but how he got there is a story for another time. I am so very confused. Nevertheless, it seems fate had more in store for these 3 friends than any of them had at first anticipated. There was the matter of Korax's inevitable return, but also the threat that Calixtus had learned about in his adventure. And now this one, I guess. Thus it was that another chapter was penned in the Chronicle of Deeds, one that will see many strange alliances with even stranger twists and turns. Yeah, I'm a little confused. No shot. The end. Salamiaki asks sequel hook. Special thanks to Crazy Commando, Night Witch, Raredrim, Flamebeard, Whammon, Jamal Hill, and Seth Eyes for voicing different characters. And further thanks to the wealth of resources that were used in this project. If your name is not in the credits for the mod, let me know. I mean, it was a good mod. I'm just so confused as to... Join us next time for Ignatius's adventures. Twist Fawn Uprising. Okay. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I mean, there's definitely sequels. This is some sort of expanded universe where we go from the heroes of Hexen to the other heroes. Salamiaki asks, so is this a contemporary mod? Oh yeah, this is a contemporary mod. This is a Hexen mod. It just came out, like, this year, I think. I learned about it from Jimmy on Doomworld forums. You know, the same Jimmy that made all the music that I use during my Blender streams. That Jimmy. And you've heard Jimmy's music again and again. So, you know, that Jimmy. Salamiaki says, because part of what confused me was the mic quality. It feels very early 2000s in that sense. People got what people got, I guess. This is always true in fan projects. Unless you're working at, like, a Skywind level, where you've got, like, a mastering department. Anything below that, you just gotta... Yeah, no, I got my headset. Listen, it fell into my bowl of cereal one night. Ever since then, Kind of sounds like I'm talking through 17 blankets. Also, my house doesn't have central heating, so I will be on top of that talking through 17 blankets this winter, but I hope that's okay. And all you can do is say, oh yeah, that's fine, I guess. And yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is, you know? That's part of every fandom project. There's at least one person whose microphone is just actually like a tin can with a string. Salmiyoki says sometimes you gotta do it, sometimes you gotta do it. That's as simple as it gets. I thought that Mists of Mauristen was an interesting one. I think they're trying to get ambitious with the plot here. They're trying to get ambitious with the character development. I don't think they really nailed it this time, because Pierre just went, you know what? After I've renounced my faith, I'm going to describe how actually I've never been cared for in my life. I wouldn't do that in those orders. I wouldn't do those in that order. I think the idea is now you go back and don't do the side quests or something, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. Because, yeah. But yeah, that's Mist of Mauristen. I think it's definitely interesting. Given the fact that we were playing with cleric domains, right, which is a mod that gives more variety, I think there's more to explore in the modded Hexen space. I think you could do a little bit more, like get the blue mana weapon to be weak and then offer some kind of device that gives it a permanent upgrade. That would be what I would recommend for future modding references. Just consider the possibility of that. Other than that, I do think that Hexen's mechanics are interesting, and having the gold mechanic and the shopping mechanic was kind of cool. When the brakes hit the road or whatever, there wasn't really that much too intriguing to buy, though. Just the usual Hexen items. Salamiyaki says, thanks for the fun stream. Thanks for dropping by. Tomorrow we'll do, I don't know, something else. Till then, though, everybody stay safe. Bye-bye now.